I'm the only surgeon in all Nuba among the 2 million and something. If anything happened to me, everything will stop because we don't have surgeons, we don't have medical doctors. This is the only road to Nuba Mountain, and if the aid comes along this way, the medication that they are getting from South Sudan, if you see some of these tractors are carrying aid or medicine to Nuba Mountain, but they got stranded here because there is no possibility to cross this road. No way. Some of these tractors maybe 2 to 3 weeks waiting here to get to Nuba Mountain. I'm born in Nuba Mountain, so I grew up in an area knowing only war. Air bombardments, shelling from the artillery, so it is not easy to be raised in a war-torn area. There is no stability. The only help that we are getting up to today is from the NGOs. But there is no any support from the Khartoum government. They never did anything for us. I've been
working with the Cap Anamor organization since 1998. At first, I helped with translation from Arabic to English. The first doctor I met here was Dr. Sebastian. He said to me, "Joseph, it would be good if you assisted me in the operating room." So I started assisting him as a scrub nurse. He let me help with surgeries and instructed me, do this, do that. Eventually, he said I was doing a good job and could carry out a surgery myself. That's how I got my start. Are you scared?
No.
Don't worry, it's not a major surgery. We'll solve the problem and you can rest easy.
She's 18 years old. I suspected her with the appendix. This is the cause of pain. This is appendix here, and it is inflamed. So if you leave it like this, 2 to 3 days, it will rupture. This is some of the operation you have to learn. This is what the first thing that the surgeon can teach you to do. Many people died because of no surgeons in Nuba Mountain. We lost a life for so many people. Late 97, this is when we established the first theater room in Luere here. Previously, there were no any theater in Nuba Mountain. People were just dying. Mothers with children with obstructed labor, they die. Mothers with a placenta previa, they die. And wounded soldier, they die.
Where's Rivka? Huh? Where's your little mouse?
Oh my God, it's too small. 1050 gram. And this is preterm child, of course. A child of 7 months pregnancy. And those are the commonest things that we these days having it, you know. The mothers here are hardworking, you know, they are lifting heavy things. Mothers here in Nuba Mountain, when they are pregnant, especially on harvesting season, they carry a lot of things. They carry sorghum, they carry firewood, they bring water for the children at home, and even some, they bring water for the husband in this condition. She's pregnant, she still has to fetch more water for the husband. Some of them even carrying 25 kg charcoals, yeah, for a small amount of money. You don't see a male carrying a charcoal on the head, only female. So they are really suffering, mothers. Yeah.
What number child is it?
The 7th.
If you delay bringing your child to the hospital, your child will either die or be paralyzed. That's why we say children need to be vaccinated. And if your child gets sick, you need to take him to the hospital immediately.
Pneumonia, malaria, different diseases. Some of them children are malnutrition.
A lot of us have lost children due to neglected health, disease, and malnutrition. We want a future in which we don't lose any children.
Many people come from elsewhere. They come empty-handed. They have no food. They have no shelter. Most come here from regions that are very far away. People who fled from cities where battles are raging. Malnutrition has increased. It's children who suffer the most. This year we've had 83 cases in a single month. That's never happened before.
Do you have enough food at home?
No, no one has enough food.
This is your 8th child?
Yes, she's been sick since last year.
She'll get well again.
The situation was terrible. People were desperate for food. We've only survived by the grace of God.
We have two kinds of milk. This is F75. We start with this light milk because it's low in protein. If the child can drink it without vomiting or all the swelling is gone, we switch to heavier milk, F100. If that works and there are no side effects, we switch to what we call chocolate step by step, so that the child stays stable. We give this plumpy nut mix to the child, made from peanuts, ghee, salt and a little sugar.
Where are you from?
The West.
Do you have family there?
Yes.
What's his name?
Abu. Because of the ongoing problems, the conflict between the Rapid Support Forces and the army, we're living with severe suffering, war and famine. We had 2 days when we didn't eat. We drank water and ate leaves from trees. Some people died just from hunger. 7 children aged 2 and 3 died. After we left, I don't know what happened.
The child could not take the milk orally. It causes vomiting. This is the last alternative that we use as nutrition. Sometimes, after the electoral balance is stabilized, the child will be able to take the milk per oral, then we will remove this syringe.
How old is he?
2.
Edema. It is due to the dysfunctions of the kidney and liver. They are overloaded because of the distractions of electrolyte balance. The fluid cannot be absorbed by the body, and for some time when we give F75, for some time the child will be stable.
We have a saying, boys study, girls don't. Educating girls is pointless. When a girl is grown, she gets married and follows her husband. That's also what my father believed when I was growing up. I'm one of the girls who rejected that, who didn't want to be married off. I said, I don't want that. I want to study. Rashida, how are you?
I'm well.
Where are you from?
From West Darfur.
Guinea? How did you get here?
We walked cross country.
While pregnant?
Yes.
You walked?
Yes, in these clothes. I just walked.
Who was with you?
My husband.
How many children do you have?
5.
Did you give birth on your own?
This was my first surgery. This is the first time I've had bleeding like that. I couldn't believe it was happening. Are you going to do another operation?
It's not an operation. Don't touch me, I'm disinfected. I'm taking out the stitches. It won't hurt. Were you in pain during the surgery?
No.
Okay, keep still and I'll take the stitches out.
It won't hurt.
No, it won't hurt. You're lucky you came here. Where's your family?
My mother's people fled to Chad. Have you heard about Chad?
Yes. So are people still fleeing?
Yes.
You don't want to talk to me anymore?
I've talked enough.
Don't hold on to me. I'm almost done. If you push me, I can't take it out. That's it. There's only one left. It's all done. Was it hard in Darfur? Have your people gone back yet?
No, they haven't. Only the RSF people go back.
What's life like for the people there?
The men died. All of them. Both of my brothers died too.
You'll find a home for yourselves here. We don't know whether the situation will get better or not. Okay, you can go see your baby now. I was born during wartime. People with weapons came and forced us out of our homes. As I got older, I realized how much people are suffering here. I wanted to become a doctor because I want to help people. But I couldn't finish my education because my family didn't support me so that I could stay in school. Another reason was that I had a child. There was no one who could watch my child for me. Come to mommy.
She's called Anka. She was named after one of the doctors from Germany. I have 2 kids. The firstborn, Kaka. How was it?
You made it into 6th grade. Congratulations. You passed everything.
I was worried about math, but I did well. I just want to get into university.
Before, I was just preparing for the operation, but now I train to assist the surgeon doctor. Why only a man should be a surgeon? Why not me? I'm also trying my best to be among men.
I was trained as a rebel fighter. I was injured in a military operation. Joseph was the one who performed surgery on me. That was the first time I met him.
I have to do wound debridement because it was shrapnel where I have to remove it. And from there he left. I didn't know where he is because he went back to the front line.
I was injured on what was probably the 5th day of fighting. I was hospitalized for a while, then went back to the army, and was injured again. Finally they said, Aziz, next time we'll lose you, and it'll all be for nothing. We have to find you something else to do, not fighting.
A lot of patients come here. They come from all over because of the war in the north of Sudan. I became a soldier in the SPLM army. That was 20 years ago. I wasn't even an adult yet. The hospital has changed a lot. It used to be built of straw and stone. Today, it's the soul of the region. Here in the autonomous territories, it's a lifeline. People have enormous faith in it. Not faith in a religious sense, more in a humanitarian one. I was treated in this hospital. I was defusing a mine and it went off. My fingers needed to be amputated, but I'm fine. Thank God.
How long have you been here?
10 days.
10 days. He's doing better now.
It's fine. Better than before. He's improving well.
The child is really progressing because yesterday it was 7.2, today is 7.5.
Did you check the temperature again? No? Yeah.
Try it on myself.
It would be 34, the child.
Ja.
Der Herzfrequenz oder so, das kann auch, das passt auch nicht. Wir beide haben
Oh ja.
We've placed a feeding tube because the baby will soon be getting F75 milk. We don't want the baby to choke. He's far too weak to drink that much milk on his own. We'll inject the milk into the feeding tube with a syringe. This way, there's no risk of choking.
Before the problems began, our life was good. I sold vegetables and my husband also worked. Everything was fine. We were doing well. All my neighbours who stayed behind have been killed. If we hadn't left early, we wouldn't have made it out alive. They don't differentiate between women and men. If they find a little girl, they rape her. Their method is to kill. They killed all my neighbours' children.
I borrowed some money from a friend. I'm going to leave some here for my family. Tonight or tomorrow, I'll try to find someone who can give me a ride so that I can go and earn some money, so that we can get by until she's ready to leave the hospital. When we left, I didn't take anything with me. We lost our families forever. We don't know where the rest are. There were 11 of them. We lost 5 people. We still don't know where the other 6 are. I had a garage. It's no different than repairing a motorbike. This here is the carburetor, just like on a motorbike.
But this is a quad.
It's bigger than the one on a motorbike.
Here's your toolbox.
With a toolbox like this, I can fix anything.
With this, you have a complete workshop?
Yes, I don't need anything else.
He can work there and travel back and forth. When they give him time off, he can come to us.
Yes, and if he manages to keep the job, they can give you a house here in Koda. And then you can all stay here.
Did he bleed?
Yes.
A lot?
No, not that much.
So this is the procedure I'm going to do. Amputation below the knee. And I think this is the only thing that can save his leg here. He's diabetic recently, so if he was on treatment, maybe earlier the chance would have been higher, but it is already necrotic and there is no way out to leave it because he will continue to suffer pain and also the infection will spread more and more.
Low mortality. Maternity, what you calling?
A call from maternity that a mother with 9 months pregnancy with the heavily vaginal bleeding. So we have to postpone the amputation and we'll do that as an emergency.
Could you assist?
And you round her upper body, like sitting straight, just round.
It's not connected. Check it from behind.
Who's handling the suction?
Greta, can you help us with the suction? I don't know what they're doing here.
Yeah. Is it not working? It is working, no?
Yeah, it's working.
This thing is not fixed here.
Suction is working?
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
So all the blood vessels. So put the retractor, The bleeding stop now. Placenta previa. It's good from the midwife that they called us earlier. She was bleeding inside a lot of clot that we got outside. Very critical. This is serious. Yeah. In such kind of operation, bleeding a lot, and for Aziz knows exactly what I need. Working as a team is always good for the patient. And the other one does not know what you are doing, it's always an issue. So both of us, he knows what I need, and that's why we were able to control the bleeding fast. Of course, he is not listening what I'm saying, I will kick him out. It's okay?
Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
The entire week was full. Surgery after surgery, on top of the ward rounds. You work from one morning to the next one. You work all through the night. Every patient that arrives at night, we take them in. When they arrive during the day, we take them in. On an ordinary day, you're working the entire time. At night, I take the walkie-talkie so that I can be on standby if anything comes up. If they call, I have to go.
1 minute.
Get me the other one. This is the uterus here, so I have to pull it back now. Now the operation is done. I have to stitch now. It's very rare to find many ladies who can stand longer on the operating table. It's very rare.
I have a problem with my heart. I didn't used to have any problems. 40 days after I gave birth, 2 days after that, we were having dinner. After dinner, I brought the dishes to the kitchen. When I came back, I was short of breath. I told my husband I wasn't feeling well. I can't catch my breath. I don't know what's wrong. Take care of the child. I left the house and rushed to the hospital. When I arrived at the hospital, I broke down in the emergency ward.
Lay down on the left side, exactly, and face the wall. And just come a bit to the back, yes. Come a bit to my side. The heart is really big. It's not contracting completely. But compared with 1 year ago, it's really much better. Really good development now. It's really good. Sure. Yeah, it's much better. In general, it's really different. It's much more strong.
Where were you stationed?
Where was I stationed? In Kashola.
He was carrying heavy artillery. Yeah. He was operated previously because of the inguinal hernia. I have to fix it again.
Will you go back to being a soldier after surgery?
Oh.
We'll see what God brings.
I did not join the war myself, but the war that I'm having just to help the wounded soldier, it is even more than war. If you are saving the life of wounded soldiers, it's just like joining, because many of them get wounded on the war zone, and they bring them here to save their life.
Feel anything?
No.
And now?
Nothing.
The former regime, al-Bashir and his ally, those are the people who are bombing us seriously in Nuba Mountains. The regime that is in power right now, what we are hearing is the same party that is running the power. We defected from them as a Nuba people to fight because we need a proper governance in Sudan. Democratic system where everybody has got right. Worst cases we had on March this year, it was air bombardment.
Aziz, do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
In March, the plane that bombed Al-Hadra. Do you remember the terrible cases we got from Al-Hadra? I hope you find them on your trip and can give them some encouragement.
Hello, how are you?
Do you recognize me?
Yes, Aziz, I know you.
How are you?
Good.
Good? How are you doing?
Good, thank God.
Can I see? Does it hurt?
No.
It's healed well.
Are you getting? Yes. Let us see the example.
Do you see that? Do you see those holes? They're from shrapnel. Look over there, in the classroom.
Was it here?
Yes. They heard the plane and came out. A girl came out with the teacher. He and the girl were torn in half. The young girl was torn in half and thrown over there. The teacher was also torn in half here. The shrapnel went through the wall and hit the students inside the classroom.
They were standing here and watching?
Most of them were lying on the ground, but some were standing. They heard the sound of the plane. The teacher went out, but wouldn't let them come out. As he walked outside, the bomb was dropped. It destroyed all of this, even the blackboard. Look at it. It hit over there and took the blackboard down. Everything was destroyed.
Her hand is completely numb. She can't move it at all. They brought her to the local healer. It will never work again.
The problem is that after she was injured, it wasn't set properly.
That's right.
If you do exercises with her regularly, her hand won't stay like this. She'll be able to move it again. Don't lose hope and think that she'll never be able to move her hand again. She will. Try to exercise with her. Not too intense, a little bit every day. Straighten out her fingers. Exercise is all she needs. She'll be able to move her hand again. Her leg's been like this since the attack?
Yes. It went from here to here. She was struck here, and it caused a problem down here. The shrapnel was here.
She needs to go to the hospital. The infection is getting worse. You can't see it, but it's spreading inside. You can smell it. That's proof that it's infected. Don't brush this off. Otherwise, they'll need to amputate her leg. Okay?
Yes.
If you get treated, you should be able to go back to school. You need to take her to the hospital quickly so she can get treatment and return to her classmates at school.
Mit Adrenalin wird ja immer helfen. Adrenalin. Say it on 6.
I know them. They're a family from my neighborhood. In August, they were starving. The family barely had anything to eat at home. What little they had wasn't enough. There are a lot of children in that house. Mothers bear all the responsibility for their children and the family's livelihood. Most of the fathers are soldiers and don't have time for their families. That's why the war in Sudan is causing so many deaths.
It's why parents are losing their children. The mothers and fathers have no work. They'll fetch food for 5 or 6 children, but it's just not enough. The children go to bed hungry. And the next morning, they might not have any food at all. When will peace come so we can live normally? We don't know. Will there be peace one day or not? I'm worried about the rainy season coming up. Most people couldn't plant their fields. If the situation stays this way, things will only get worse. Everything's getting harder now because prices are rising. I share what I earn, so there's my own family, my mother's family, and my father's family. That's why I only buy simple things for us to eat during the week. We eat simple meals the entire month until the next time I get paid. Sometimes we go to bed hungry and have nothing to eat. It's very hard for me, but I run a tight ship. I work hard to feed everyone.
Aziz is a surgeon today. I will have to assist him. He's the boss. So this is the first cesarean section he did, yeah? So he did it without much assistance. Of course, he need further training, yeah? This is too. And it was very good.
My greatest wish is to be a surgeon one day. At the moment, there's no way for me to study. But I can gather experience. If we're still alive when the fighting ends and peace comes, I want to study.
Yeah, in 4 years I'm retiring. People like us, we are now going to 50s, we don't need much theory anymore. When the young like him and her, I'm really hoping if they get an opportunity of going back to school.
I don't see any hope for the future of the Nuba people. The Nuba community is sick. The endless war keeps wearing us down until we die. We live in pain and carry it from one generation to the next. None of us are doing well. I'm one of the people who isn't doing well. Even someone who walks upright through life still carries that pain inside himself. They have a war mentality. They don't care that people are suffering under hunger, illness, homelessness. They don't care. That's why I have no hope for Sudan. Unless they change their mentality, I have no hope. I'm sure that when they're done over there, they'll turn on us.